Hi, good morning, Scorpio. This reading is for you. I just woke up and right away I had messages for Scorpio. So I wanted to get on here this morning. Today I believe is July 20th. It is Friday, so happy Friday to you. I wanted to let you know that a lot of Scorpios out there are still doing a hit and miss where a relationship is concerned. A lot of Scorpios are trying to reach out to someone from their past who they've had a relationship with, or your partner, Scorpio, is trying to reach out with you. They're trying to reach out to you. They're making an offer to you that is coming. So for those of you who have been waiting to hear from someone, please know that's coming very sharp. It's very sharp. So it's either today, Saturday, or Sunday. But please be aware, a reconnection for Scorpio, one way or the other. Either you're reaching out or somebody else is reaching out. Please know that opportunity is on the horizon for you where relationships are concerned, for those of you who are single. For those of you Scorpios who are not in a relationship right now, please know that opportunity offers indulgences. Be careful of some speculation. I also pick up a tendency to be out in nature. Also, a lot of you Scorpios are trying to be around water. Excuse me. Trying to cleanse yourself, trying to get new balance, trying to find new meaning, looking for new love. A lot of you feel that you don't know where you'll find this new love. A lot of you feel you don't think you'll have another partner. A lot of you wonder if you're going to be in a committed relationship again. And the answer is yes to all of those. Yes, there is new opportunity coming. There is a new love relationship coming. For those of you who had to put down a toxic relationship and let it go, please know that was the best move that you could have made, although you are second guessing yourself to some degree. Now, focusing on that toxic relationship, a lot of you, like I said, are questioning letting something go. It is not easy once you've gotten yourself into a pattern of being with someone who is toxic, someone who does not respect you or your boundaries, somebody who does not anticipate the outcome of their actions. Now, whether that's you or someone you were dealing with, please be advised that my grandmother says that there is awakenings coming. So for those of you who have dealt with somebody, dealt with somebody who's been in your life, who has been quite toxic, who has not admitted their faults, who has not told you that they know what they have done wrong to you and own that, and also apologized for it. There are apologies coming for those of you who are waiting for this. For others of you Scorpios, like I said, who are in a relationship right now, currently in one, please know the tide is changing, the moon is changing, we're getting closer and closer to that full moon. So, be careful with the different retrogrades out there. But there are a release of challenging times. We are going through a release currently of challenging times, and things are going to definitely get better for you. Please know that the universe is sending not only messages but blessings out to many, many of the zodiac signs, if not all of them, and that blessing is containing relationships, love, health, career, finances. All blessings are coming in all shapes and sizes, in all different forms, into all different categories and subjects. So please be aware of that. Also know that there is I get two messages for those of you that may be listening right now. And whether that's for two people or more, the first message that I'm getting is that there's something that needs to be rechecked, something that needs to be recalculated, something that's in your life right now that you need to re-look over before you sign something. It's showing something not adding up correctly. So whatever that is, whoever's dealing with that, I'm getting that either go over some paperwork, whether it's calculating overtime hours that you had in your paycheck, whether it's money that somebody owed you, go back over the dates and the amounts that they've paid so far up to date. Something is not being calculated properly. The second message that I get is someone is having a health scare. Someone is ignoring certain symptoms, feeling that, it will pass, it will go away. My grandmother's saying to no, please go to the hospital or your doctor immediately and get checked out. Have your symptoms reviewed by a certified medical physician, finding out what the cause of this symptoms possibly are, to avoid possibly surgery or avoid further complications. So I'm being told, do not hesitate, whoever's dealing with something medical, to get that addressed immediately today with a doctor. Some of you are having symptoms and it's actually a sign of pregnancy. So there is some Scorpios out there who don't even know right now that they are pregnant. Please go to your physician and you will find out the news. I'm being guided to tell you that. Also, too, there is someone out there who is hoping to have a child, but you're wanting to have a child with this partner who keeps coming in and out of your life. You're feeling if you have a child with them, that your partner will stick around more. Well, they will, commit to you. They will give you everything that you want if you give them a child. That is incorrect. Again, that is incorrect. If you are trying to have a child and not yet in a stable, committed relationship, do not try to bring a blessing through a pregnancy into this relationship, because this will cause a complication for you. This will also cause you to become a single parent for many years to come. It will put too much pressure on the relationship right now. The relationship is not stable enough to handle such an event. Of course, a child is always a blessing. However, it needs to be brought into a loving, stable environment. And right now, you're not currently offering that. Now, for those of you who I said are finding out they're pregnant, those of you who are in a very good relationship, and even those who aren't, if you are pregnant and you're just finding that out, you're going to be an amazing, of course, single parent. However, for those of you, like I said, there's a difference between choosing to get pregnant, trying to so-called trap somebody, or trying to make someone stay. That is not the right reasons to get someone to try to stay in your life. So please be aware of that. Also, again, for Scorpios who have been, sorry for the camera, for those of you who have been in a relationship and it hasn't been, the way you want it to be. It hasn't been going as smooth as you've always asked. A lot of you are dealing with the third party, the bullshit, as you hear in so many videos, even under so many different signs, because it's not just one sign in a video or in the universe that cheats. It's not one sign, it's not one person, and it's not for one reason. So please know, for those of you who are dealing with the third party situation, who are waiting to hope that your partner is going to wake up and realize they don't need to be with that other person, that you're wanting them to be with you, please know, like I said, with the changes in the moon, full moon coming on the 27th, a lot of changes are going to be brought in. A lot of tower moments are going to happen. So for those relationships that were built on faulty grounds, being a third party, the side chick, the extra cookie, whatever you want to call it, those relationships are going to have a reality wake up. They're going to have a wake up call, and it's going to teach them that the choices that they made were under false pretenses. The reason that your partner went with this other person wasn't because they were in love with them, wasn't because they needed them. However, it was an opt-out. They opted out. They wanted to get out of a certain situation with you. They didn't want to deal with a certain particular subject or consequence that they had facing with you. Therefore, they stepped away from the relationship. They stepped out of their marriage. They stepped out of your commitment. But please know they will have regrets, Scorpio, or if this was you who stepped out, regrets are coming for you. You know, you're finally going to get awoken. You're finally going to see the light. You're finally going to know the difference between wants and needs. A lot of us don't focus, even with our finances, why we can't save money, why we can't, get to where we need to be financially. And that's a lot to do with choosing between your wants and your needs, my grandmother said. It's one thing to need something. You need food, you need clothing, you need shelter, you need a vehicle, or you need money, transportation to get to and from work, whether that's public transportation or whether that's your own vehicle. But your priorities need to be set. You need to reevaluate your priority list. You need to reevaluate your spending list. And even with your wants, things that you want to have, things that you feel you deserve because you've worked all week, you've worked for 2 weeks waiting for that paycheck, you feel that you're entitled to spend your money how you wish. That is true to a certain degree. However, your expenses that are mandatory to complete your daily living expenses or complete your monthly living expenses, whether it's your rent, your mortgage, your electric, things of that nature, your food bill. What's left after that? Usually you should put half of that away towards your savings and leave the other half to save up towards your wants, or to go out and have a good time on a, budget. Be very careful, but budget is very important for Scorpios right now. Scorpios, you love your money. You love having enough to be able to do what you choose to do with your money. However, you must be careful. You must use caution. A lot of you Scorpios are trying to purchase a house, and keeping your credit above water. You're also trying to save for enough money down so that you'll be able to get a good deal on your home. There is a lot of luck. There's a lot of people moving. And I feel like by August 1st or August 15th, a lot of you will be making settlement on a home, or a lot of you will be selling your home by then. So please know for Scorpios, it is a very good time. Things are coming in very positive, and there was a reason today for me to send this message. So hopefully somebody out there will receive this and appreciate and enjoy this Scorpio message. Please know that love is on its way. Love is coming back. Love is returning. Apologies are going to be given. Acceptance is going to be there. And new beginnings and foundations are going to be built. Thank you all so much, and I'll be back in soon.